in abundance as this Pro Bowl is underway from Orlando, Florida. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback. And it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Hey, we got tight left, tight left.
Hey, 4 down, 4 down.
Mahomes now on first down. And incomplete to open things up. He was trying to get it to George Kittle, his tight end. And that'll bring up second down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Keep 15.
Back to the air on second down. It's Mahomes. Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. The former number 3 pick, Joey Bosa, bringing the lumber that time.
All right, partner, I'm going to be Captain Obvious right here. Not the start you're looking for offensively, right? Incomplete pass, followed by a sack.
And when he went down, it looked like that right ankle got turned, but thankfully he popped up okay, and they breathed a sigh of relief on that sideline. Going to need better protection here. Third and long following the sack from Mahomes and company.
4 down, 4 down, 4 down. Switch.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down.
But that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, and have them back on their heels.
TTQT on the return. The AFC takes over first and 10 at the NFC's 43-yard line.
Check. Half.
53's mine. Watch the run.
A first carry for Kenyon Drake. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Now a quick slant as the throw's complete.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Mike's 57's Mike.
Let's go. Let's get this ball back for the offense. Let's go.
On first down, Drake. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down.
Let's go.
That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
I don't think you got it, sir.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Shift.
Now on first down, Drake again. And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits, and those creases like they were able to exploit right there.
And he will take this in for an AFC touchdown. A 10-yard touchdown run as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0.
Visitors 7, our home team nothing.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Let's go, boys. Bring it on.
The offense for the NFC ready to get their next drive started. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
But you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Now let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That too.
The 26-yard line.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
Just like
Go going.
he's checking crack. Check.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. In for the sack, Myles Garrett. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Yellow.
Here we go.
Mike.
Throwing is Mahomes on third. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
Check 37. Check 30.
Middle. Alert. Hey, Delta.
So after the INT, it's Allen. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The safety, Adrian Amos, comes crashing in for the sack.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Alert.
55 is my guy. 55.
Hey, Zoo.
Mike 55.
Watch the run.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Allen hit. He lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Here's Allen trying to lay one up deep, trying to get it to Beckham, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
Here's a carry for Saquon Barkley and the Giants. And they'll get him down right around the 16. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
From the 16, Mahomes. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
A first down run, good for about 3. 2nd and 7 coming up. The tackle was by the Boston College product, Harold Landry. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Middle.
To throw, it's Allen.
That's baby shot.
And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Well, touch and time are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. So the shotgun snap to Allen, eluding the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. Josh Allen, very athletic at 6'5", showing the versatility, picking up the first on the scramble.
Someone knew exactly where he needed to get to pick up that first down now. I'm not so sure about the technique in getting there, but he went for it, and he got it.
Exactly. He knew where he needed to get, because remember, if he slides, when that derriere dips, if you will, that play's over.
The derriere dips, I like that one.
Yeah, been working on it for a little bit. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Allen's throw is complete. 7 yards on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
The 2nd down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. Now Drake, and an alley to run. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. All told, it's an even 30 and a first down.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And then the next breath they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up first downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
Important to do, especially early in the game like they have. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A big play on the ground there. It goes for 36 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
On 1st and goal, Drake. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Kenyon Drake with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the AFC is able to widen their advantage. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make the score 14 to zip. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
Let's go.
At their own 22-yard line.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. They were trying to create some space to run. They created the penalty.
And you work on it so much. You work on it so hard. But it's tough to simulate game speed in practice. And that often runs you into a penalty.
Ready to begin their next drive here, the NFC offense. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script those. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all. And I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Mahomes again here on 2nd and 10. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. Offensively, might be thinking, what's going on here? 1 for their first 7 throwing the football.
So maybe they're thinking about rethinking their strategy a little bit right now with the way that they're throwing it around, not having that success. Might have to lean on the running game for a little while and see if they can get him back in form.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. That's caught inside the 20. And touchdown! DK Metcalf, 64 yards, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Wouldn't be the Pro Bowl without the QBs taking some shots, and that shot paid off.
He understood, I don't know if it's instinctively or if he did his homework, that you do take your shots, as you said, in this game because the payoff is terrific. We will remember how many touchdown passes you throw. I don't think we ever recall how many interceptions you throw in a game like this.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away.
Let's go, fellas.
The AFC takes over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The AFC offense set to take their next drive. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try and cut down the length.
And he will take this in for an AFC touchdown. Odell Beckham, 65 yards. And the AFC strikes quickly there for 6. Extra point right down the middle, and it's now 21-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. Shifts by him. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
The offense for the NFC ready to get their next drive started. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minutes. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play, and that's going to make it 2nd and 14.
180! Watch the pass.
Alert flare, alert flare, flare, flare.
The carry here for the big tight end. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line.
talk about.
It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down.
It's now 3rd and 15.
The numbers for the NFC on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 15. Mahomes going to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 22. He couldn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas.
57.
The offense for the AFC set to go now. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense may be expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Anthony Barr. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Running, it's Drake. And a short gain across the 15 to the 17-yard line. They get 2 yards back, but they're going to need a lot more than that here on third down.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game, and while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
The AFC thus far on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 16. Here's Allen to throw it. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
They decided to take a shot and right down the middle of the field, and really, they didn't give it as much time to develop, did they? They want to take that shot somewhere around the 15-yard mark.
And the defense able to recover, bat it free. Fielded just inside the 30.
The NFC takes over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Ready to begin their next drive here, the NFC offense. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Joey Bosa able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, Denver's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And I think there's still a long way to go in this football game. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a 1st.
I don't need to. There's a blue lady. Yellow.
Watch the slant. Mike 55, Mike 55,
Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in.
Here we go.
2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain.
At the 24-yard line.
4 down, check, 4 down.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Andy Isabella was the intended target, and it's 3rd down.
It's 3rd and
Yellow. Let's go on, 80.
Tight end left. Hey, boys, you got 4 down.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. That's caught. It's Thomas. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando LFC. And that's going to be caught. Touchdown NFC. Michael Thomas there to make the grab as his guys are back within a single score. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was a super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the playbook?
It's pretty in-depth because people want the ball out of the hands of the quarterback into the playmaker's hands downfield as fast as possible. There are a lot of plays, a lot of options involved with that.
50 seconds to Mike. Push him back. Push him back.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. He'll have a first down past the 40. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. There he goes, right side. Touchdown. Odell Beckham. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the AFC strikes quickly there for 6. Point after, right down the middle. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. Gets past one man. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The offense for the NFC ready to get their next drive started. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match at a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10.
3 down.
Now here's Mahomes. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football here. Nearly a 4th pick. And it's 3rd down.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. A nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks. So a solid run by Saquon Barkley and another 1st and 10 here. Working from the gun, Mahomes. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Sidney Jones. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if you're starting through 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Telvin Smith. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line.
So first thing across my mind is why didn't they just sit on the lead and take it to the locker room? They're in good shape.
Absolutely. And from this spot on the field, now you've given the other side a chance for points here going into intermission.
Yeah, you changed the momentum of the game, and it's something you did not need to do.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. He dumps it off to Barkley. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now the NFC going to take a timeout, their second, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Yellow. I'm the blue lane.
Watch tight end. Watch tight end. Tight right. Tight right.
On play action, it's Mahomes. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Chris Jones coming right up the gut. Gets in there for a loss of 9. Escaping the pressure right. And this is caught For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. Down in this one, they needed that score, but they'll have to hold at least for the time being.
You're exactly right. Points that they had to have. As you said, they have to regroup now and see if they can get them another way.
Yellow.
And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long.
Watch that hand. Tight end's right.
Mahomes now to throw. Flush to his right. And he will score. Touchdown, NFC. Michael Thomas in the final seconds of the first half as his guys are back within a single score. Gay is on for the point after. And it's no good. No, he misses the extra point, and our score stays right where it is. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
Let's go, baby.
The AFC takes over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard
The AFC offense set to take their next drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. So we have hit halftime of the Pro Bowl with the AFC leading the NFC. As we'll send you cross town to our studios here in Orlando and check in with the coach at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half.
Matt Gay set to kick off.
It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half.
Come on, fellas.
The offense for the AFC set to go now. They have the lead now. They'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ballgame.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
First catch so far for the man who led the NFL coming into the weekend. He's got a first down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Watch that, watch that, watch that.
Alert. Half 10.
From the gun, it's Allen. Complete to his running back, Kenyon Drake. And he will score. Touchdown, AFC. Kenyon Drake, 48 yards. And the AFC adds on to their lead. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit. Get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Game, second half, no matter what. Those first 5 minutes, first 3, whatever. This was a big score to start the second half.
We got this.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here we go.
Ready to begin their next
20.
drive here, the NFC offense. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. Both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve them.
It's been a game of punch-counter-punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time, the big swing was taken, and it didn't land. Nice play by them on defense.
Hey, home.
57, get your swarm on.
Second and 1 at the 40-yard line.
Right back to Dre. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
5-yard gain on the play. That's good for an AFC first down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
I got you, son. I got you, son.
On play action, Allen. He finds his target, Beckham. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35.
Don't be mad. Don't be mad.
That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's second and 11.
Half 85.
Check Mike 57. Mike 57. Stop your whining.
Allen now looks to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Harold Landry, the blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8. And now they're looking for 19 yards here on third down following 2 negative plays.
Regular.
Hey, exit. Down to lose one. Mike,
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. He's going to look for Beckham in the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
The offense for the NFC ready to get their next drive started. And last time, one play interception, so this offense should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it.
And now here is another interception. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran a wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
Well, they put it all together on that one. Good vision, good blocking. A toss play to the left. How do you toss it?
Yeah, a toss is the underhand kind of egg toss. The pitch is kind of, if you're running the option, you pitch it end over end, correct?
Yeah, I agree
you're
totally.
The guy.
I agree totally. And in the NFL, we'll see a lot more tosses than pitches because if you're pitching it, you might lose your quarterback.
Absolutely. They'll run with Drake. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. They'll run on first down. It's Drake, and he'll take this inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line. DeForest Buckner in on the tackle. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
That's right, baby. They don't want it.
Hey, tight.
And now they'll throw with Allen. Steps away to his left. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down and a 21-yard gain.
Man, that's trash. That's trash.
Operating from the gun, Allen. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Adrian Amos with a pick. And to the 12. That's where it stops. The return is halted at the 12-yard line.
That's right. We can't be
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Get ready. Get ready.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. He's got a man. Complete. And all the way in for the touchdown. DK Metcalf. 88 yards. As they're now just an extra point away. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. That's what we want right there, CD. It's a Pro Bowl. Give us some of these long touchdowns.
We want plays that cover a lot of ground. We want long-distance plays, whether long-distance runs, long-distance passes. It doesn't matter. In the Pro Bowl, big plays are what we're all looking for.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The AFC offense set to take their next drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down.
I'm coming after you. Shit.
All 52.
Now Allen from the gun, he'll throw. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and it'll bring up a 2nd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9.
He's checking.
Regular.
From the gun, a give to Mixon. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. A gain of 2 there on the heels of a 1-yard pickup on first.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively.
Here we go.
And here's Allen operating from the gun. Going to throw right side here, complete. And this will move the sticks yet again as the tackle's going to be made at the NFC's 32-yard line.
Well, we always hear about the connections some quarterbacks have with certain receivers. I think this guy has a connection with just about everyone. Didn't mind throwing it in there against double coverage to him.
Shows some confidence, supreme confidence.
Big-time confidence that he would make the play for him, and he did.
Allen now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. And he struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard, down to the 31.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
And they will not have time to get another play in here as time has run out on this third quarter. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. On 2nd and 9, Allen. It's caught by OBJ. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Allen now 9 of 16 through the air as he's got it 1st and 10. On the give, this is Drake. He'll get it inside the red zone, but only for a couple down to the 19.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
You don't want none, baby. You don't want none. Hey, you don't want to see me. You don't want it.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Allen nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Cameron Jordan in there to record another sack, and that is now 6 on the afternoon for this defensive unit. The AFC thus far on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 16. Here's Allen. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. The screen good for 6, but it's not enough as it leads to a 4th down. And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through. And that will give them a 12-point lead. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but they still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
That's it, baby. We got one.
At their own 19-yard line.
Ready to begin their next drive here, the NFC offense. And it's great to see the stars all out in one place, but in terms of football, what's really great to see is a very entertaining Pro Bowl, and we are tied in the 4th quarter.
And how many of these guys thought going into this game, after a pretty easy week heading into it, that the pressure would ratchet up now and someone has to make a play, which means someone will have a play made against them, and they'll have to live with that for the rest of the year.
From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. To throw, it's Mahomes. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Fair to say the secondary play, whichever side you're on, hasn't really been a glowing exhibition so far, but a nice job there to prevent a long completion.
I agree with you, but at some point, someone had to make a play and try and stop this exhibition of the speed racing that we've been watching, huh?
Yeah, it has been quarterback and receiver dominated. It's a gain of 5, but it'll lead to a 4th down. Mahomes throwing on 4th. And that is incomplete. The NFC's decision to go for it does not pan out. And the AFC is going to get the football back in great field position.
Alert, alert, alert.
Check.
On 1st down, Allen going for it all. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
In this situation, it's really tough to figure out how to defend because they have plenty of room to still take deep shots at the end zone as they just did there. And at the same time, you've got to be ready for the short throw. In this case, and you see the cue that they're going for the end zone, retreat and make sure you have a way to play forward, back towards the receiver, and have a chance to bat the ball away as they did there.
The AFC thus far on 3rd down, 3 for 7 so far in this game. This will be 3rd and 6. To the air, Allen. A big seam, and he might go all the way. And he's going to bring this one back for an NFC touchdown.
I have to believe that in a Pro Bowl situation, we talk about these defensive backs during the season, that they're educated gamblers. They take the education out of it. They just go for the football here. Hey, try and make a big play, and if you get one, you really look terrific in this game.
Here we go now as we get set for a big two-point conversion. Now Mahomes to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for 2, and they did.
Well, yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover, you take it away. They stuck it in the end zone, keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
Hey, watch the leg.
They'll start the drive with Drake, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Get him, boy. Get him.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the fourth quarter, we see both teams hold up the 4 fingers, 4 quarters, hours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers for 4-minute offense, and this offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
Now, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it. And let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 12 more yards there and another first down.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. Here's Beckham now. It's a jet sweep. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. Well, they'll take that every time with a lead. First down, fourth quarter, getting 8 yards. You love that.
They will take it, and you have to ask the defensive guys, why did you give it? I mean, you know the situation. You're down, have to stop them, have to get the football back, but 8 yards on first down puts them back on their heels.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the AFC with the football as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. 7 yards there and a first down.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They stay on the ground with Drake. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. The run defense, they have been porous at times today, but not that last go-around.
No, they really tightened it up, didn't they? They finally got themselves a win because all game long we've seen them get gashed. This time they played their responsibilities, played their keys, and made a nice stop.
Check 25.
On 2nd down, it's Drake.
The leg, get there.
After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
All right, just go ahead and say it with me. That was a
mistake, for
yes,
sure.
Without a doubt, because at some point, put your foot in the ground, get upfield, and get down, protecting the ball. Don't go out of bounds, because when you go out of bounds, you're really just helping the defense.
Yeah, not to be too hyperbolic, but it's like giving the D an extra timeout, isn't it?
It certainly is. Gives them a chance to regroup, and it means you have to snap the ball in additional time, which always means the possibility of a mistake.
So, Charles, final thoughts on this AFC victory?
Bottom line, nobody appeared to be seriously hurt. That's the first thing we look for in this game. Well played, a lot of fun, a lot of excitement. I think that everyone's going to go home pretty happy, especially the AFC since they won the game.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. So long, everybody.